Hello, I'm Captain Vile. Welcome to How Riddler is Riddler. Since comic book characters can be written by many different people and appear in many different pieces of media, there isn't a definitive version of a character, just an unwritten list of rules for how they should look, act, and be written. Except, I wrote that unwritten list, and am now reviewing different Riddlers to see how Riddler they are. Here's a list of rules. I don't have time to go through all of them individually with you, so you're going to have to pause to read them. This time, we're looking at a 0-year Riddler. A notable Riddler, as 0 year was the year-long arc that established Batman's origin in the New 52, and Riddler is a main villain in that arc. As nice as it is to see Riddler get a spotlight in something this large, how many rules does he follow? Especially when next to Batman. It's a bit long. He's got a goatee that makes him look like Shaggy. On that note, I always thought Matthew Lillard would make a good Riddler. A rather long mask. This is a fedora, not a bowler hat. Quite a bright one. Only a pin on his hat. He uses it more to do tricks than to walk with. His robots, screens, his bloody chair, his gloves, hat band, and even shirt. I like it when his shirt's purple. Nope, just a cane. Robots are not henchmen. He is very sure of himself. Even before he was Riddler. He isn't called insane. He is called evil, though. Batman is fighting lions to the death, and he's still going on about calendar months. He tells Bruce how to get out of the museum. Also, on this is the first time they're meeting. I know he went on about, the Egyptian board game, but how did he know to look into this, knowing it's a riddle? It just seems kind of weird that he knew he hid things within sentences. This one is a little complicated. So, Riddler mentions cheating twice, but never when he's accusing anyone of cheating. Once, when he knows that the government has snuck into Gotham, and he isn't calling them out, he's saying that he thinks someone might be trying to cheat and break his rules. He's not lost and claiming they cheated. And again, with Batman, but that's not you couldn't have outsmarted me, that's now, don't cheat. So he kind of says they're cheating, but he never declares that they're cheating, and not after he's lost. Actually seems to quite like Batman, but no obsession with fighting him. Insults and animal facts. How he talks to everyone until the end. Philip calling him out may have influenced him attaching his name to the plan, but this was too much work to set up the night he was called out. He was working on this with getting Gotham smarter in mind. Announces it to the whole city. Send Batman on a wild goose chase so he can blackmail the Red Hood gang, so he can take Poison Ivy's formula to mix with a flood caused by blowing up a dam, so he can take over the city, fill it with traps, so he can play a game of riddles the entire city of Gotham. He could have just kept the city dark, but he gives Batman the means to restart it. It's a throwaway line, but that's more than most versions talk about them. Became Riddler to help Gotham get smarter. No proof of this. Worked at Wayne Industries. Pretty close to the first time Batman went out. Now let's see his final score. pretty good. However, one major flaw is that this Riddler seems a bit detached. Maybe it's just how he's posed and drawn, but he doesn't seem to be all that invested in what's happening around him. This is because he believes he knows what's going to happen at all times, which is fine, he should. But it's the way he seems to simply watch and wait for it to happen rather than intently watch and enjoy the show that makes this version feel a little off. When Batman is talking to Riddler during the game of riddles over the trapdoor, is when he seems to take interest in what's going on because he didn't expect this to happen. If he had maintained that level of interest in everything else, it would be fine. His motivation is also a bit strange. He wants to help Gotham get smarter. This is an interesting plan for him, but it's only that he wants them to get smarter. If he had phrased this as helping the citizens of Gotham rise to just below his level of intellect, it would have been helping them, but still have his ego as a main aspect of the plan. If you feel I've made a mistake in my evaluation, or you have a Riddler you'd like to see reviewed, tell me. I might not get to him soon, but I plan on doing as many Riddlers as possible, so I will get to him eventually. Thank you for watching, and good vile.